tariffs or what Trump is doing is absolutely based on false pretenses. First of all, we all know that their idea of a tariff, he's convinced himself and convinced his followers that a tariff is paid by the country to the country that's putting the tariff when they send goods to the United States, so it goes right to the American Treasury. We all know that's bullshit. That goods are never purchased solely by the United States government, but by companies, importers. You put a tariff on a product coming in, that person buys, they have to pass on the cost of the tariff to the consumer. I mean, that's obvious, but Trump in his world doesn't believe it. So why is he doing it? So the first excuse he's doing it, he said, was to stop Canada and Mexico from letting drugs come in the United States, fentanyl, etc. As I've said before, that's ignorant. Drugs have been coming to the United States forever. I mean, where do you think all the 50s and 60s movies and shows? Come on. I mean, that's just an excuse. And also, there are other ways of handling drugs with other countries. It's called joint efforts. But that means you have to cooperate, which brings me back to what the real reason is. Because that's just an excuse. Now he's changing it because Mexico, Canada, we're supporting them. We're giving them money. We're carrying them. We're trading by them. And that's not fair. They need to carry themselves. Trade is not aid. We're not scratching a check to Canada and Mexico to prop up their governors. They're fine. Okay? They do business with a lot of other countries in the world. That's what you keep forgetting. So trade is not aid. Trade is business. And the problem is the businessman sitting behind the Resolute desk has never run a successful, businessman behind the Resolute desk has never run a successful business in his life. He has used bullying and lies and cheating to be in business, and it always caught up with him. If it wasn't for the fucking apprentice, he would have been bankrupt and gone from all our lives. So, that's a truth, that's a fact. I know your cultists don't like it, but it's true. Your God is a failure. And unfortunately, his failures are coming out because now he sees the world as win-lose. I win, you lose. I benefit, you don't. That's the way he thinks that trade and the world works. Unfortunately, true business and the diplomacy is a win-win situation. You give, you get. Trade is a win-win. We sell what they don't have. They take what we get what they have. Everyone gets paid. Sometimes we're in competition with each other, but you make the better product, you get your product sold. And that's the way it's always been. An import is not evil. It's business. And a true businessman, a person who knew how business worked in a win-win situation, not a win-lose situation, would know that. Win-lose never works in business, ever, unless you're doing a takeover of a company. That's a different cat. But if you're in business, you're always looking for win-win situations where everyone's happy. You're happy, your stockholders are happy, your stakeholders are happy. That's the way it works. And for him now to go after the EU because they've been taking advantage of us for years is bullshit. Again, win, lose. He wants them to lose. They're not going to lose. We're going to lose. He doesn't get it. We don't make everything here in the United States. And if you isolate us, wow. There's going to come a point with all you MAGA fucks where there's going to be no food in the shelves. All of us are going to suffer because of your lack of vision. But at that point, you're going to realize you are fucked.